Hi, my name is Jalen Vega. This is my final project for Religious Studies 315, Yoga Theory and Practice, and I decided to do a cookbook on Ayurvedic recipes. So yeah, this is my little thought process. Right now I'm going to take you through the what I actually did to create the recipe book, and then I'll give you like a comprehensive tour of each recipe at the very end. So here's my process. I wanted to do like a very fun, creative cover for it, and so I incorporated all of the 5 elements in the background just to kind of give context for it, just have a little symbolism in it, and so I thought it was a lot of fun to include that. And I just liked orange as a color. I thought it was very bright and engaging, and so there I am going in and changing all of the sizing. And yeah, I wanted to just keep a really nice fluid and attractive color palette. I thought that would be a lot of fun, and also kind of base it based off of each of the dashas. So yeah, I did that. And yeah, so this is me. I was originally going to create, this is kind of a forward, and then I was going to kind of go in and kind of talk about the 7 different body types, but I realized that, not that it was a lot of work, but it was just also a lot of unnecessary work that wouldn't really have added much depth or dimension into my cookbook. So I decided to just get rid of it because I didn't want to put myself through that. But yeah, so here's a little forward, and I just kind of go into some context about like what we're talking about, Ayurvedic diets and stuff like that. Just if like you pick up this random little magazine and you're like, hey, what's this about? So yeah, this is me. Originally I was gonna do a test within the like magazine, so you could do and like figure out your own like your own type. But I just figured, I was like, you know what, it takes 5 seconds for someone to go and take a quiz real quick and then come back and see. And I was kind of driving myself a little crazy with that, so I had to just give it up. But anyway, so this is me starting my first one of, I know I spelled it wrong, but Avada, and I did a pork stew meat. So that one's a recipe that is pretty popular from my mom, that we make like consistently all the time growing up, and I decided this one because it's very hearty, it's very heavy, and it makes a lot of servings off of a decent amount. And I chose this because people who are lacking or have an imbalance in Vata need to keep calm and warm and have like a cozy morning meal, and so I thought this is perfect. And also they need a sense of routine, so I figured if they have leftovers, it kind of gives them the routine of eating the same meal every single day. Not every single day, but for a couple days at hand. So this is me just going in and I'm changing all of the sizing, and I put a little burrito just for fun, just for another graphic element. And the next, I was kind of thinking of creating like an actual magazine from this, so you'll see me go in and add a couple pages, take a couple pages out, just part of the process. Next, we're going into pita, which we are doing a pasta salad, a macaroni salad. And this one, originally I was going to kind of go for like a Mexican heritage kind of idea for my recipes, because that's a big part of who I am. However, a lot of like between the 3 dashas, like a lot of them include light foods, and Mexican food is not light at all. It's very, very heavy, it's very, very hearty, and very oily as well. So I kind of had to just incorporate some of my recipes just outside of, I mean, they're from my family, but they're not necessarily Mexican oriented. But yeah, so I did a macaroni salad, which was super light, super easy. My grandma makes it all the time during the holidays. And then this next one for kaffa is a cranberry chicken kind of dish, and it has Brussels sprouts and grilled chicken and like a cranberry sauce. So I thought it'd be really good for kaffa, since they need a light and dry diet to set up their imbalance correct. So I thought that would be pretty hearty, pretty light. and my aunt this isn't a recipe I've ever actually made before. I mean, I made chicken, I made Brussels sprouts. I've actually never made it all together, but yeah, my aunt this past Thanksgiving, she made a cranberry sauce that was delicious, and I was like, hey, that'd be perfect for a little bit of tartness, some color to the plate. And then yeah, here I'm going in with just like a little background for context about the doshas and the 5 elements, just to read beforehand so people can kind of have understanding, like maybe I don't want to take a test right now and like deter away from what I'm doing, but like I can kind of have a guess of like what I am. So as I was reading, obviously I keep referencing the text a lot. As I'm reading it, I was kind of came to my understanding that I think I'm Pitta, because I feel like I'm very, I have a lot of what it says. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll do a little quick slow-mo recap so you can see it all in its glory. But yeah, thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of your day.